Hello and welcome back to the round 13 review of SuperCoach 2023. And a few Victorians out there, it is bloody cold today. We've got the wool jacket on. I'm definitely getting my use out of that today. It's been howling wind and I'm pretty fortunate it's been inside, but she's still pretty chilly. Bit of a late review for myself. Did go back home down Phillip Island way to see the family. We love that. So I only just sort of got back home to smash this review out. But yeah, not too bad actually. 2,157, that is a stock standard as you'd like. Only went up 661 spots in the rank, but any good rank change, any rise in the ranks is a good one. So yeah, we're taking that in a season rank of 6.6k. So this is the 6th week I reckon we've had rank rises. So this is really good. Stoked with that. Top 4% overall still, and 6 out of 10 league wins. So yeah, we'll definitely lose a few there. Roller coaster type week. Some good things happen, some bad things happen. We'll discuss that. But the first thing I need to discuss is the real elephant in the room at D1, and that's James Sicily looking at second holiday in the last month. So look, he's definitely working for his holidays. And look, as I'm recording this video, we don't know how many weeks he's going to get. Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? I don't know. It could be more. This is a bold call for myself, but I'm actually looking at holding him, and that is absurd. But he's going to be 670, 680k, possibly 600, 700 in current form, and everyone's trading him out. When I say everyone, I mean mostly everyone. What is the 6.1%? So, and that's not even that's before we know how long he's going to miss. I think it really helps out my leagues. So I'm playing for overall. I'm trying to do well, but more importantly, I'm probably looking to play for leagues. So when he comes back, he's almost going to be impossible to trade in because of his price and the shortage of trades people will have by that time. And 2, what a great pod he's going to be. Probably not D1 for total points just because of the amount of footy that he's missed, but for average, D1 quite comfortably. He's D1 at the moment, but that won't change. That won't be maintained. He will definitely lose a few points overall as he misses some footy. But I'm adamant to hold him, and yes, it's going to hurt short term. If we can just try and field a solid team, do our best, try and nail our captaincy each week, and just hold our rank. Whether we go down a couple hundred spots every now and again, so be it. But I think the reward will come into fruition when he does return, and no one has him. And we should just storm home. We can continue his current form as that third tall. So basically, averaged about 150 in my team since I owned him. But yeah, his bye, his 2 suspensions. When's it going to end? But you'd hope that when he comes back, he'll be worth the wait. So, unpopular opinion. I did do a poll up on Twitter whether it was Neil, Sarong, Brayshaw, or anyone else that would be a better upgrade target via some DPP. But after sleeping on it, I've come to my senses a bit. We'll talk on the podcast tonight a little bit more about it. But I think I'm in the hold category, and that's definitely I'm in the minority for that because many will disagree. But yeah, he's going to be really important. A great pod come in the back half of the season where we've got a completed team. Dacos was good. Sinclair, well done. Jake Lloyd, wow. So yeah, this one is just unbelievable. John Longmire, what are you doing, man? Why is he on the wing? Saved his score in the 4th quarter, in which I watched none of. It got to about half time, and I was livid with that, and I just turned the TV off altogether. I thought, no, there's no way I'm watching Seagull not get any chips. That's just if I had to sum that game up in any format, it'd be that. What a terrible game of footy altogether. But yeah, Jake Lloyd was very disappointing and hit his floor. Had 270 scores this year, but other than that, just been super consistent, especially as of late. And his average at the SCG is over 100, so that was pretty promising. Hopefully, based on his 4th quarter on Thursday night, he can be held at halfback where he belongs. We'll see what happens, but very frustrating. Myself and DR had a big phone call about it and both agreed that this was the right move, and it's sort of, now we've got egg on our face and we're just praying that he comes good because he's a pod as well. Lost 35 points or something like that on Zeeble. It went 107. So there's some more egg on my face, but yeah, very disappointed with that. But it is what it is. Day was good. Finally, a good game from him. We'll hold him until he spuds it up again. Whether he's a keeper or not, I don't know. But you want to finish your team before you worry about him. Let's just hope that this score is sustainable and maybe you can average 105 for the remainder of the season if he just cleans up his ball use like he did on Saturday. So more of that, please, from Wilbur. And Seamus Mitchell was really good. Might trade him out this week. We'll see what happens. We get a few back this week. Midfield, Dunkley, really good. So, well done. Probably, I'm going to VC him this week. Hands down. I just think at the Gabba, I watched DR's round review before. What was it? I'm pretty sure it was 4 or 5 140 pluses. No, four 140 pluses in 5 weeks. So, yes, spectacular from Dunks. Probably the best defensive pressure player in the competition. So, yeah, that's promising and safe as houses. So, yeah, we're going to VC him this week and probably captain Bonampally, who is just so consistent and solid. The ceiling's not that high, but the floor's not that low. You get what you're given with Bonampally, and you're never too rapt about it, but you're never flat about it either. He just does what he does best, the Bont. So we love him. He's fine. So Roy Laird, come out of nowhere. I thought Dawson would be the one with that score, not Laird, but that's just what happens. You roll the dice. Sometimes you get the wrong one. But yeah, very, very good for Lairdy. He's also someone that will be in my captaincy plans for the rest of the season. He's earned that trust back, and we love that. Zach Merritt was the captain. Didn't think Ed Kerner was going to terrorise him that much, and we put him forward. And how bloody good was it when Zach kicked that goal and then stuck it right up Ed and probably said to him, "It's time to hang him up, mate. It's time to hang him up, champ." Has anyone ever been champ before? We've seen that video on the AFL app or whatever on Instagram. It's absolute piss of it. It's talking about, how you going, buddy? How you going, champ? Far out, just belittles you. I reckon Zachary's run straight over to Edouard and be like, "Yeah, how's that, champ? Where were you then? Have no impact. We're gonna beat yous." So I love that. So 105, and he got the last laugh. 105 is a fine captaincy under the circumstances. I know many teams that had Dawson as the actual captain because they VC'd English or something, or Butters or something like that. So, yeah, we gained 10 points anyway. So, you got to look at the glass half full type perspective, and that is mine. I think 105 isn't a good captain score, but, yeah, considering the other captains that we had seen over the week, I think you'll find it's a good one. The odd bloke nailed Dunkley and Laird, but, yeah, majority of the comp had Dawson as captain, so that's fine. And Dawson was just nowhere. actually had a fair bit of it early, but butchered it. So unlike him. But of course he does that against the worst team in the comp. It was an easy kill, and he didn't capitalise, so that's very unfortunate. Tom Green, very frustrating. A game I didn't see any of that, so we just hope that he comes good. Matty Johnson, spectacular in the absence of O'Meara. So that's also very, very good. And Sincotta, I don't think I got his score, but at least he played. Looked good early, kicked a nice goal, his first goal actually. And then that was basically the end of his night and Carlton's night. So that was pretty average as a Supercoach pick, but at least we had the cover, so that is fine. And onto the rucks. So I don't think I've ever planned any better in the rucks for a bye in Supercoach at all. So yeah, Rowan Marshall, really good. Fielded Brigos over Maxi, and that was a good call. Gained a few points there. So, yeah, 10 points, I think. Maths isn't that great. But, yeah, that's what you want in at 114. I think I'm going to keep Briggs over Gorney. But what I like about this is Gorn's got his bye now, so Briggs is the perfect cover. But then next week, Briggs will have his bye, and then Gorn can come on. So, like, the whole season, 4 weeks of worth of buys, and I'm not getting a donut there, which is just so important, really important. But after Briggs has had his bye, there'll be no need for Gorn. We're going to go down to someone, and then that money will be utilised to get an Oliver or something like that. We'll see what happens, but yeah, that'll be my plan there. I don't need him at all. I don't think Briggsy is a better option. at R2. So Connor Rosey was very good, just consistent as ever. Butters, I thought, was very underscored. I thought his impact was phenomenal. But yeah, just very unfortunate for him. 118 is still good, but I know a lot of people had a VC on him. So it's an awkward score. But yeah, Butters, in my opinion, was much better. But Rosé is still really good. Errol Gordon was played forward a lot, I'm pretty sure, so that's not good, but highly owned, so hopefully he comes good. You get a bit of good and you get a bit of bad with this bloke. Cogs, stock standard, he responded. We need him to find form. Sheasel responded. I'm going to hold him until he's buy and then upgrade. That'll be what I do. Same with Eddie Ford, which was also good, and that brings me on to my trades. No cover there, so I get a few players back this week. I'm not going too aggressive. So, yeah, we're going to hold Sicily, and Mitchell's probably the one. But there's a fair chance that I just don't trade at all. Because the two blokes that I have in mind are just not really the best cover. So, we got O'Shane Mullen. I think that's how you say that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he'd be the most likely. So, on the bubble... ceiling hasn't been that high, not really the best scorer. Job security's not the best either, but the price is pretty good. So that's probably the most ideal one that you go for. And already had his buy too, which makes it a bit sweet. Just come off it. So he's the obvious one. But another one as well that people are probably overlooking is the super sub man himself. I can't really spell his last name, so I just wrote his first name. But Josh Fahey. So you can't see that now. Get rid of that. So he scored 50 something, and if I could see this score somehow, that would be really good. I don't think we can. 54. So I've got to move stuff around. So 54 is not ideal, but it's better than nothing. And there's just no rookies, is there? Where are they all going? Like, we've got Marich, but he's always got his buy. Not ideal, but I like Faye as well. But it'll be one or the other. I'll trade in who I'd rather. But yeah, I think Mullen, for my liking, he's the best option. You save a lot of money, or yeah, his buy, or it works out. If he can play just short term, even that would be a good result. Bank 250k and then use 3 trades next week to do some serious upgrades. So I'll be doing that, and yeah, pretty bloody stock standard. Not really much to speak about. I'll save that all for the mailbag on the Saw Play podcast. And just on the Saw Play podcast, we're averaging about, I think, anywhere from 1.5 to 2,000 listeners. So yeah, if you get into the podcast, definitely check it out on DR's channel. And yeah, appreciate everyone that gets involved. It's grown a lot, and Janet's been a really nice addition to it. So it's been good. So you're going to VC Dunkley for Bont, which I'll work out. Just let everything come into its own. I'll flick it around with the team later. But I should get a full team. I think 2021, I reckon I'll play on field if Mullen gets up, etc. Going to get a donut in the midfield. Should be fully sorted in the forward line. I'll get a donut in defence. So yeah, I'll have 20 on field, best case scenario. Hopefully we get Mullen, but we'll see how we go. I'll let it here, guys. I won't bore you to death here. Bit of a nothing round review. Not a great rank change, but still a really good rank change, so that's good. Sicily, we're holding. Lloyd, hopefully he pulls his finger out and comes good, and hopefully our captains capitalise. Not many games of football this week. So yeah, we'll just see how we go. Hopefully we can just hold our rank, because I know holding Sicily is a risk and a lot of points to miss out on, but I'm happy to run the gauntlet there. That's it for me, guys. Take it easy. Look after yourselves. Good luck for this week. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next video.